our website, and they actually give you a form like to put email address or password. This is also a form, and if you just try to like apply in an university, and they actually give, and they also give you a form, so you have to fill up that form and submit it. So this is going to, we are going to actually make. So first we actually have to take a form tag for making a form. So if I just take a form tag to make a form, first we need to actually fill the name, email or password, these fields. So they actually give you these fields. So how will you make them? To make them, first we will take a input field. You can say input it for input for typing. You can type there to give some inputs to there. This is will be a text input, okay, and this will be, if I say, this will be for you know, for inputting name. So I will say, I can say I can take a span tag for small you know, writings. So I can say name and then colon. So this will give a name text and an input to type my name. So if we go now, so they actually have given an input where I can pass my name if I want. That's fine. This is looking bare minimum, I know, and they have actually given a text, but we should not actually take span tag here. We should rather take label for showing this text, cause in the form inside of the form we actually take label tag rather than taking span or p tag. We can also take this, but we should always take label tag for showing small text. This is for name, and then we want to pass our email address. Suppose we will again take a label tag. They actually, their label tag has an attribute for like what is it for it is for email, okay, and then I'll say email, and then I'll take another input box for email. So I have just put a colon and email. If I just hit enter, this will create an email input. Actually we don't need name now, so I'll just remove them, and also I'll remove the ID because we don't need them now. So I'll just end this tag with a slash and colon. This is just one tag, okay, remember input is just one tag. There is no, you know, end tag, okay, because they actually do not need any end tag. You will not put any text into input. If you want some default text, you can do that, but if I go now, there is an email tag, email input. You can actually make you can actually take this email into a new line by giving a br tag, br for breaking the line, br for breaking the line. It will break the line. I actually need some space here, so I will say another br for a little bit space. So yeah, there is some space now. So we have name, email, and we can also say mobile number if we want. I just copied them, and for, you know, mobile phone, and this will be numbered, or you can say, is there any, no, you can say password, but you cannot like say password phone. So type should be, you know, number, so it will only accept number, okay. And I also have to put phone. I can only put numbers here, okay, my phone number if I want, okay, but those in those here I have to actually, I can put numbers and character also, but here I can put characters, okay. Here I have to actually pass an email address like hassan@gmail.com, okay. So this is the thing. And also if I show you the password field, password input field, this is the, if I make it password, and I also want to make it password, and this is for password, and I will make this one for number. If I say and if I just type now, it will not show the text or the numbers. Okay, so this is a little bit protected, but this is not the protection we actually will use. So this is the fields, and this is the input fields. And if I show you some more things, like you want to select multiple things in a form, okay, so that could happen. So to do that, that calls checkbox. Okay, we'll give some br here, give some br here. So I will create some spaces here, so to separate them. And now we'll take a checkbox. So I'll say level, and it is for checkbox, and I'll say choose whatever you like from here. I'll say input, and this type will be checkbox. Okay, che checkbox. Okay, this is not. If I go now, I have a checkbox, but there is no text here. So I'll give a br to go into in the next line. So it will go into next line, and I will again take a level here. I will say this is for checkbox, and this will be choose one. I will say, do you want to choose apple? If I come here now, yes, I can now choose it, or I can give the label after the checkbox. I can just cut it and paste it here, and this will be after the checkbox. Okay, and I will create another one. So I'll just paste this code again, and I will just change this one to orange. I'm just giving you examples, you can change them if you want. Okay, now we can select multiple options. I want this one also into next line, so I'll just give another br tag. Okay, so yes, now we can choose multiple things. This way you can create more things if you want. I can say orange banana. Okay, you can also choose any or whatever you want. Okay, this is fine. And then we have some more things. If you just search W3Schedule form HTML, and they'll give you some examples or something like that. Yes, you can put some name here. They are doing like default text. You can also do that by passing attribute. I can say default, I can say placeholder or something. Placeholder is also fine, like I can say John Doe or something. If I go now, there is a grayish color. It is not the text, you can write it. It is like showing an example. Okay, this is nothing. They are using a default text. If we go now, go and see, they actually giving a default value, like the value with value attribute. If we also give something like value will be John or something, if we now go, there is a default value here there. Okay, you can also do that if you want. Then we actually wanted to types. We wanted to go to types and see some input types. This is unum, this is password, and this is okay. Here is the our radio buttons to select only one thing from a list. You can also do that by using radio, input radio, type radio. If I just show you, let me just show you that. Okay, end of our code, and give some br to make some spaces here, and I'll say this is with p tag, and okay, I'll make them h5, and I will also end this tag. So I'll say radio inputs. Okay, so I'll take a input, and this will be radio button, and I'll also have to take a label for text. You cannot put text into an input tag. Okay, so I'll also take a label. So this will be choose HTML. If we go now, see the here you can actually select. Okay, we only have one, and again we have to take a br tag so that it goes into a new line. And if I just select this and shift control alt shift down arrow, if I press, so now I will say css, choose css, and again I will say this time java script, choose one of them. Okay, so I can okay, you actually have to put them into you actually have to give a name to every input so that they know these inputs are in a group, so that they don't actually conflict. So you have to actually put a name to every input. So I'll say name will be radio input. Okay, now if I save now, and if I go now, if I just want to select one, I can select any one of them. Okay, this is the radio inputs to select one. This is for choosing multiples. And there is one more thing I want to show you, that you can select some from a drop down. If I okay, then they actually didn't give an example of that thing. Okay, let me just make this by me. Okay, I will just first make some br tag for spacing. Okay, then we have this select tag. This one is select, and we can name it. So to select, I can say to select, and I don't need any id for now. This will be a select drop down. You can click here and then select. So this one I will create some options here. Okay, option, I can pass value. This will be item 1, so I will name it item 1. Again I will create some more options like this, item 2, item 3. If I now save it and go to my website, I can now select multiple any of them, whatever I want. Okay, item 1, item 2, whatever I want. So this is the select. I can also give a level to level here, level select any one of them. Okay, select any one of them. I can make it bold if I want with a b tag, select any of them. And the last thing, I want to submit the form to by filling the form. After filling the form, I want to submit it, so I will take a button. There is a tag called button tag, so you can create buttons with this button tag. I will say submit, and there is one more button. It will be cancel. Okay, if we go now, we actually can see those two buttons, but we actually want them to a new line. So I'll create a br here. Now I can submit this form. So to submit it, actually the logic will be made by JavaScript, will be implemented by JavaScript or any other programming language. So don't worry about that for now, but you have actually created a form where you can actually fill information and can actually submit. Congratulations, you have created a form. That's it in this video. It is actually saying you have to put at the ref, and you have to actually put a Gmail. So at the email, an email, it will not work otherwise. You can now submit it if you want. Okay, see you in the next video.